Once upon a time, in the enchanting kingdom of dreams, there lived a kind girl named Cinderella. The kingdom was a breathtaking place, filled with golden sunsets painting the sky, and majestic castles standing tall against the horizon. Cinderella's eyes sparkled like the stars above, and her long golden hair seemed to catch the sun itself, always styled in soft, flowing curls that brushed her shoulders. Though her heart was as pure as the snow on the distant mountains, Cinderella's life was far from perfect. Her stepmother and two stepsisters, Olivia and Clarissa, were cruel and selfish, treating her as nothing more than a servant. They lived in a charming little cottage that seemed cheerful from the outside, with colorful flowers lining the paths and birds chirping merrily. Inside, however, sadness loomed as Cinderella carried out endless chores given by her family. Yet, Cinderella had a secret, magical haven where she would escape every afternoon, the Enchanted Garden. Hidden away in a forgotten corner of their land, this garden was filled with vibrant flowers and towering trees that seemed alive with magic. It was her place of solace, where she could dream freely while listening to the soft hum of nature. Here, beneath the old willow tree, Cinderella dreamed of a life full of freedom and happiness. One day, a royal invitation arrived, wrapped in a satin ribbon, a grand ball where the prince sought a bride. Excitement fluttered in Cinderella's heart, but her stepsisters laughed at the mere thought of her attending such an event. Despite the cruelty, Cinderella helped them prepare for the ball, watching as they mocked her in their elegant gowns. On the night of the event, her heart ached as she tended the fire, imagining the wonders of the royal ballroom she would never see. A soft glow filled the room, casting a gentle light around her, as a magical presence emerged, her fairy godmother. With a wave of her wand, she transformed Cinderella's rags into a dazzling gown of shimmering silver and gold lace, and on her feet, she placed glass slippers that sparkled like starlight. The magic extended beyond her attire. The pumpkin in the garden magically became a grand golden carriage, escorted by horses as white as snow. With a tender but urgent reminder, her fairy godmother told her to leave the ball before midnight, when the spell would end. Arriving at the castle, Cinderella glided through the shimmering ballroom, capturing everyone's gaze. She and the prince danced in perfect harmony, spinning through the room like they were the only two present. But as the clock neared midnight, a pang of urgency hit her. In her haste to leave, one of her glass slippers slipped off, left behind as she ran into the night. The next day, the entire kingdom buzzed with excitement. The prince was determined to find the mysterious girl whose beauty and grace had enchanted him. He traveled house to house with the lost slipper, knowing it would reveal his beloved. At Cinderella's cottage, her stepsisters attempted to force their feet into the delicate slipper, but it was Cinderella, with her simple heart, who slipped the shoe on, revealing her identity. Their eyes met, and once again, magic weaved around their connection, leading Cinderella back to the palace. The kingdom rejoiced as Cinderella and the prince wed in a celebration as grand as their love. The gardens bloomed in every color, and the air filled with sweet melodies. Even the bitter hearts of her stepfamily mirrored in their downfall as love triumphed. In time, Cinderella's life became a tale of magic and kindness, where every corner of the kingdom thrived under the unity of true love. The story of Cinderella was retold as a legend, her journey from servant to queen inspiring generations. The magic of her story, much like her love, remained eternal. It taught the kingdom that true love and kindness could overcome even the darkest of times, living on as a shining legacy of hope and magic for all who dared to dream.